Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Monday, October 4th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern. We will be having a Time for Change call this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And one thing I wanted to comment on is that there's emails flying around out there claiming that there's going to be a massive tsunami hitting the country and eliminating millions of people. The only way that would have happened is that the shelf that the volcano built where people were living, if the bad guys had been successful in blowing that shelf up, disconnecting it from the volcano, then it would have sunk to the bottom of the ocean straight down, and that's what they wanted to do. Had it just sunk straight down, and that would have been successful. The tsunami would have been created, and it would have pretty much destroyed the probably about 10 to 20 miles inland, the East Coast, and all inhabitants. But that was thwarted, period. So that's not going to happen. I just want to make that clear for everybody. They'll do anything to cause doom and gloom and scare and fear into people. And since they have lost the entire confrontation, they are in dire need of some kind of something to take place for them, which is not going to happen. So I've learned silence from the talkative, tolerance from the intolerant, and kindness from the unkind. Khalil Gibran. So I invite everybody to breathe deeply. The real apocalyptic battle happening in this world is not going on in the outer world, but within our inner world. It is a spiritual war we are currently caught in right now between people's minds, egos, and the one universal heart, 5D consciousness. The solution to this war is simple. We must choose to see how this highly active mind creates all of our judgments, our attachments to right and wrong, and is constantly searching for what will finally satisfy our souls. The mind believes all the drama is out there, when really the real battle is happening within, because we are not fully taking responsibility for the mind's imagination playing its financial and fanatical movie on the inside. The secret to true peace will always be the same: resting in and abiding in the heart. The heart is already home. It lives at the source of love and presence. It is at peace with life, in acceptance of what is, living fully from love. When we've had enough pain, we can stop living life from the head and surrender to experiencing every living moment from our heart, and the answers we were seeking are instantly found. In the heart, we are immediately released from the mind's illusion of our suffering, which was held so dearly. When we abide in the heart center, we free ourselves from all past pains and begin to notice how, so naturally, we begin speaking, feeling, and perceiving life from a more gentle and kind, loving experience. Your mind will probably continue to go on and on for lifetimes about its dramas, ideals, fantasies, and versions of what success in life is all about. Yet when you abide in the heart, you are accessing a space inside your being that already knows all the answers and is connected with real liberation. You feel free from suffering, which to me is a sign of real success, because in the heart, you are always arriving home, no matter where you are. An ordinary day centered in the heart. Feeling your awareness exists in the center of your chest, manifests after a few hours as this experience of pure moment-to-moment divine fulfillment. You discover that the heart perpetually and naturally opens itself up without your help. It is an experience of divinity that is naturally blossoming inside itself. Meditation reignites our love with God and makes us rememorize that we are children of God. The mind, however, is in deep trance and highly unaware of the simplicity of the 5D awakening, which we're in. The mind is like a machine that is forever interpreting, calculating, doubting, analyzing, and judging whatever was just experienced. It knows no relaxation. The mind ignores the heart because it's too busy being busy, creating whatever it thinks is reality. There is nothing in a caterpillar that tells you it's going to be a butterfly. Buckminster Fuller. The enlightened state of 5D consciousness happens to us naturally when the mind stops trying to fix and figure everything out and surrenders to your heart, which is the center of this infinite universe. Be aware of this. Infinity exists in every direction you can point. This will help bring you into your heart. When the mind drops into the heart center for 48 hours, every problem that you had in this life starts to fall away. You realize they were all illusions, delusional thinking negatively created by an unhappy mind. Resting in the heart, you will feel this deep calm, at ease with whatever comes, and the past issues just seem to disappear as only the silent witness remains. This is enlightenment. This divine state is our natural state, which instantly shows up when there is a deep relaxation of the mind into the center of our being and heart of our existence. The highest, most expanded experiences of consciousness naturally occur when we are in a state of openness, presence, and feeling relaxed about everything going on in life. How odd is it that we miss this divinity that lives within us every day? Enlightenment happens when we have completely dropped out of the head and are abiding in the heart, living and breathing as a heart 24 hours a day. Why is this? Because we were born to be heart-centered beings, not heart-centered, not head-centered. Society is still very sick, and the busy, desiring, achieving mind is the dis-ease. If you look long enough and deep enough inside yourselves, you'll see at the very core of your heart is a constant river of peace flowing abundantly with sensations of loving kindness and infinite goodness. This river is always there and always flowing. When the mind learns how to let go of its head trip and trust the experience of surrendering to something much deeper within, you begin your journey of an eternal ride on this river of bliss. Let your life be that of the rose in silence. It speaks the language of fragrance. Bobby. This place is a dream. Only a sleeper considers it real. Then death comes like dawn, and you wake up laughing at what you thought was your grief. Rumi. Hold your intention for 30 seconds right now and surrender to your hearts and relax your body. The moment the entire body relaxes, your heart begins to open and the mind becomes quieter and more distant, allowing our consciousness to naturally expand. This is the divine moment. In this heart-centered space, you recenter yourself and surrender to this infinite, magical, manifesting being, which is you already are. This type of surrender is connecting with our most expanded, liberating awareness. This balance between the awareness and the heart is the route to discovering our greatest bliss and how we can effortlessly let go of our pain. The most alive, appreciative, and powerful connection with the highest power is within our heart now, and it can only be found through a fully surrendered, quiet mind. Once you have decided to surrender every moment of your life to your heart, you have mastered your mind. The mind becomes a faithful servant for this natural, blissful river to flow through you. The mind will try to continue with all of its distracted, chaotic, desiring patterns. Yet when your awareness is rooted in the heart center, it becomes absorbed by the depth of silence and power it holds. This deep silence is always here and easily found in between every thought and heartbeat. Look for it deeply in any moment, and you'll find it. Sometimes you can differentiate yourself from your spacesuit. Ram Das. Spacesuit meaning the body. You will start to become the master of your life by making one sacred decision. I think you know what it is. Let go of thinking. Live from your hearts. Quiet this mind that is constantly chattering. Redirect your energy vigilantly into the heart as often as you can. The peace-filled power that you find will bring so much bliss into your lives that any great accomplishment or dream could never be comparable. Besides everything that exists in your outer world will one day cease, die, dissolve, or be taken away. Everything is transient in this life except our consciousness and its connection with our hearts. Invest your time in life and that which is eternal. This is the only wise choice to make at this point in the game. Take a firm hold on the decision to tame your mind. In each moment, bring your attention back to the heart and center of your being. Once you realize you are confined for eternity in this ever-present moment, you will suddenly realize that surrendering to this moment is your only viable choice for freedom. You cannot avoid this moment or ever try to escape from it. The now is always going to be here. Now, no matter how much you ignore it. The now is the heart and not the head. Anytime you push something away, it's still there. Ram Dass. One day, your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. So my invitation for everyone for today is to tame the mind with soothing, nurturing thoughts that will gently lead you to melt back down into your heart. Focus your mind intently on the energy that exists in the middle of your chest. Right now, breathe deeply into what is there. Feel it with reverence and curiosity. Be appreciative of the heart and the love it has given you all throughout your life. This breathing appreciation practice alone will bring you to a space of deep inner peace as you've never known before. Whenever you're connecting with others in life, whether in prison, in person, on the phone, over video chat, try to keep one eye always on your heart. Be sensitive to it. Be aware of its soft opening presence. Notice when you pay attention to it how the conversation changes. Your 5D awareness will expand inside you while you're listening and paying attention to your heart. Resting in the heart center isn't something we were taught in schools yet. When you abide there, your very presence will become a school for everyone you know. So over the next week, I invite everyone to place your attention on your physical hearts as much as you can every day. I am quite sure that after a few hours of practice, you'll notice some profound changes. New sensations of love, joy, and peace begin growing and naturally flowing within you. You'll begin to feel and understand how easy it is to manifest the things you want in this life with effortless ease. Stop all physical activity. Sit naturally at ease. Do not talk or speak. Let sound be empty, like an echo. Do not think about anything. Look at experience beyond thought. Your body has no core, hollow like bamboo. Your mind goes beyond thought, open like space. Let go of control and rest right there. Talapa. So in this particular different kind of meditation, I want everybody to focus on your heart, the center of the chest, and breathe easily through the nose and out the mouth. And take the next 10 to 15 minutes totally with the heart mind. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out.
extremely rich and wonderful. It may give your life dimension, create a more intimate and personal experience of reality. Your feelings enable you to heal yourself as well as accept the infinite mystery of this life. For today, allow yourself to let down your protective shields with the world and explore how you really feel about yourself and others in the world today. Give yourself permission to feel everything and anything you can. Invite in and explore every type of feeling that comes into your body today. Confront the feelings you've been avoiding. Breathe deeply into them. Sit with them and simply feel them. Keep your mind and heart open to this rich, rewarding, ego-less experience. This is your turn to be emotionally free. Trust your feelings. Stop resisting them. Dive into each one with an open heart full of curiosity, wonder, and courage. And when you stop trying to manage and control your emotions, they will transform you from the inside out. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and into the fall.